When God asked Moses to go to Pharaoh and tell Pharaoh to let the Israelites go, Moses gave excuses. Yeah. My speech, my this, my that, I'm too small to go before Pharaoh. But then that was because Moses did not truly understand who God was. He didn't really know who was sending him at the time. Because if he did, he would know that God sending you on an errand is the end of all your problems, or at least the beginning of the end of all your problems. The first thing about Moses at the time was his speech. If you were to speak with Moses at the time, the first thing you would notice about him was his speech, because he stuttered. And how would someone like that speak before a king? There were other concerns, but this was Moses' first concern. And God said, because of that, I'll bring Aaron. And Moses saw that God was not taking his excuses. God had made provision. But imagine if Moses had said, "Oh Lord, can I speak better? I like to speak better so I can address the king." And the king would pay attention to me without getting upset, with my speech. Instantly, it would have been done. I don't see a situation where God would have said, "Oh no, just keep your stuttering mouth and I'll get somebody." Oh no. It would have been done. But Moses did not know. Anyway, today it happens the same way. God says, "Go do this." God says, "Go do that for me." And the first thing you're doing is looking around you and analyzing the very things that will make you unable to do those things effectively, rather than looking to God, who is able to make those problems disappear. Don't be like Moses. You have the Holy Spirit. You're a lot better. You are a lot more knowledgeable today than Moses. You know who God is. If he says do something, everything else has got to be aligned. Everything else has got to work in that direction. It doesn't matter what your challenge is. It doesn't matter what your problem is. He is the solution. Focus on him and not the problems.